Hey guys, welcome to another MADstream. This week again with me, Marek, and Chris is here with me after some time. So welcome back to stream, Chris.
Thanks.
And it's the last week before Jakub is back. So next week you will probably see.
I saw last
us.
week he showed up actually.
Yeah, he's here with us, but in full 3D version he should be here next week. So I think a lot of people are looking forward to that.
For sure. Are you following him on Facebook at all? Did you see his Himalayan hockey match with the kids?
Yeah,
That's pretty awesome. Nice work, man.
Celebrated another win. So all the best to the team of young hockey prospects.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What are we going to be talking about today on the stream?
That's a good question. I think we got some 8.0 information.
Okay.
We got some top topics, some hot topics. We're going to do some battles.
Awesome.
As usual, some contest winners, announce and give some rewards out. And we'll take some questions and answers as usual from all the different places that we're watching, Discord, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so forth.
Awesome.
And then we'll take some live questions as well. Actually, we're missing the tablet.
No, we will do it because we are in the middle of use testing, so our tablet was confiscated. This week we will have to talk about the events, but without Sebastian because he's working on the update on final tests, and so I have all the information.
I suppose you know what's going on there. I actually just wanted to check on the intro. Did we have Dunchik's updated song with no vocals? Awesome. So, let us know what you think about that. That's from the music you heard on the intro was from one of our players, Dunchik. You can find him on Facebook.
Yeah, and check him out on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/DOONCHICK.
Yes,
should be that. Yeah.
So you want to start off with telling us a little bit about this week's events and what's coming up next week?
Okay, let's do it. This week we have the Dr. Incognito and the whole event around that. So if you are playing through if you are playing through the missions and you find a chest, you will get one of those like boards you are collecting, and you can exchange them. So this week's event is called Going Incognito, and by collecting boards from chests, you can get your helmet, pistol, new sniper, operator, and plasma rifle. Raven. So this event is running until next week, and next week we will be starting with celebration of Chinese New Year, Year of the Pig. And because the event will come together with 080, we will be celebrating Chinese New Year with a whole week of Capture the Flag. So we are introducing something new with 080, and that's of course Capture the Flag mode, but also we will be doing that Team PvP mode will be there will be only one for limited time of limited amount of time. So after there will be some rotation of those events of those PvP modes. Sorry, my brain is everywhere today.
Yeah, we're slightly busy leading into the 8.0 release.
So after a few hours it will be changed. So you will be rotating between Capture the Flag, Ascendancy, and elimination mode. But for the first whole week, we will be doing Capture the Flag. So through that, you will be able to get new cool items. There are some cosmetics. There are some, I think, 3 different types of hats. There are new weapons and some stickers to go with that. However, we are, as we announced last week, we were planning to submit the game on Friday.
Okay.
And release on Monday, but we are still having some issues with bugs and so on. And we want to submit the best possible version and to roll out 080 in good condition. So we will be working also over the weekend, and after that the release might be moved to that it will not roll out on Monday, but possibly we will be rolling out on Tuesday. There is still the chance If everything goes super great, we might roll it out on Monday, but currently we are looking more towards Tuesday.
Okay, so we would expect Tuesday the game to be the update to be released.
Yes.
In summary,
Yeah.
no later than Tuesday, ideally Monday.
We hope that it won't be later. Things might change, you know. Studio
anything
might
can happen,
be.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
It's not
Poisonous
gonna.
Clouds
We're
might
gonna
come.
do it. We're gonna do it.
But we are aiming for Tuesday right now, and that means that the next event will be starting on most probably on Tuesday. So yeah. So that's
Okay, so we can watch. Where should we be watching for announcement on that?
Okay, so the usual channels. So our social media, our website. So on Facebook.com/Shadowgun. Of course, in the Shadowgun Legends official group. We will be announcing it on Twitter, Instagram, all these places, Reddit, and our website, shadowgunlegends.com. So when we are rolling out, we will be announcing it to the whole community. Of course, you will get the information from your either from Apple or Google. Hey, the update is available. You can download it directly.
Awesome. Yeah. So that's one thing. I was actually asking about the event itself.
Okay.
If there's certain channels, but they're all we announced them on all the channels anyways. I think one channel that if you're not already on is the Discord, which is quite useful for this. We have an announcement board, so any high level announcements and such always go through there. It's pretty good, nice way to contact the other players as well. And there's some nice voice features as well.
Oh yeah,
a lot of players
are using that.
If you ever
Discord is awesome. So as we said in previous streams, there are cool new things coming to 080, so we might recap them. As I said already, Capture the Flag, new PvP mode is coming, and it will be running for a whole week. Then we have game-wide co-op, so you can play even the story missions and everything. You can play with the buddy. Right now, is
that an invite-based approach, or how does that?
Yeah, you can squad up. You can squad up with friend of yours, and through the map, choose squad co-op. So you can go into the co-op either that way, or if someone invites you because they need help in the mission, you can accept and play there. We might be looking into replayability in the future, but right now it's through these options. We are introducing 4 new legendary weapons with the update, plus something will be coming also in the future updates. Those 4 new legendaries will be dropping throughout the game, but we don't want to say where because we want you to find out. There will be new emotes that will appear at Pedro's over time with new rotations. There is 5 of them, plus 1 in the future. What else? We have plenty of fixes. We are looking into the issue. Like there was the crashes on iOS. We were investigating it a lot. We managed to find some issues that were there. It was mainly with on lower end devices with a limited memory.
Some sort of memory leak.
Yeah, memory leaks.
Really tough little.
Yeah,
so down,
we are fixing that. Hopefully, big part of those issues should be fixed and it should be running smoothly again. But we will be looking forward to your reports after the release, if it's running for you. So maybe that's a good topic. How they can help us with the testing and what they do after the release to report issues. And what's the ideal channel there?
Yeah, so we're about to release another massive update large update, let's say, for Shadowgun Legends. So as many of you guys have probably been through this before, please, as you install the updates, if you see a bug, even if you think that it's been reported by someone else, report it again. Different devices show different issues. There's subtleties across each individual case. So open a ticket and we will try to uncover, reproduce, send us screenshots, send us videos, send us as much data as you possibly can. Reproduction steps. I started this. I went here. I had this. The more information, the better. And on that note as well, we still are getting obviously issues with some players cheating or looking like they're cheating. There might be some foul play that looks different than it actually is in reality and so forth. But if you ever suspect that someone's cheating or has a mod or something in play, please, again, contact our customer support and let us know. Videos and screenshots are most helpful. Why there's some players that have been reported on multiple occasions as being hackers and so forth. Are they still in the game? It's a question we hear a lot. We are investigating these cases on the back end. If you're not sure that we have heard you, please do reach out and just confirm that we are. But in fact, it's super important for us, and we are continually analyzing. Primarily, it's a lot about analyzing the actual behaviors and trying to build systems which auto-detect. And so for the most part, our auto-detect systems, we feel are pretty strong.
Yeah.
There are, with every update, there's always new hacks and such people can exploit. So we will update those auto-detection systems, but they should be in play. And most likely those issues are some sort of lag problem, there's a bug or something else that's a problem that we need to fix, and it's not necessarily the other players.
Yeah, there is a lot of variables in the game. It can be like different gear, so the players have like insane amount of HP, but it's all within the limits. Like if they have good gear with good perks, they might have like higher HP, so that might seem to you as a cheating in some way. If there is, as Chris said, if there are lags, there are different things. So, but if you report a player, we are certainly investigating them. We are looking towards multiple different indicators, and we are trying to get rid of as much cheaters as possible. Trust us on that.
Yeah, and that goes for all the games that we're talking about. And in fact, I just heard something recently I started learning a bit more of that automated detection system, and so I'm really curious to actually continue to see how that develops over time.
Cool.
Anyways, we get a lot of questions as well. I think we can move on from the 8.0 release and talk about some of the other games, which unfortunately, as the primary focus right now is on Shadowgun Legends and the upcoming war games. We are not, as you noticed, putting out so many updates for the other games, but we do have some just quick updates. Switch, no update. We're looking for a date.
Currently working on that.
That's being worked on. Keep being patient with us, and we will announce it when it's available. It's probably the most common question I'm seeing these days, so a lot of excitement about that. War Games Beta?
War Games Beta, same thing. We are working on that. We will announce it when it's ready to be announced.
And Unkilled and Dead Trigger 2? Any updates planned?
Unkilled and Dead Trigger, I don't think they have like some huge updates planned, just because we are spread across other projects. So we did recently some updates towards Unkilled and Dead Trigger, so that's it for now. We will let you know if we start planning something else.
In case you're not aware of it, though, we are running similar events in Unkilled weekly as well. So go ahead and check that out if you're an Unkilled fan and you're familiar with it.
Oh yeah.
We can get to some questions.
Let's go.
You want to do anything else first? Before then, I don't know how we're doing on time.
We have plenty of time. I'm gonna do some.
So.
For now.
Actually, we're starting to also get more questions from players in the other games. So if you do have questions about Unkilled and Dead Trigger 2, this is the place for us to address it as well. So please let us know. I have just one decent question this week for Unkilled. Could you remove the prototype weapon from PvP, or make it so the bullet does not chase?
I think there was some balancing to it, right? To the prototype weapon, but I'm not sure.
There were some discussions in the past, for sure. So if you have a problem with that chasing bullet, just out of curiosity, if there's other of you guys out there who also see this as an issue, please let us know. It never hurts to reopen old discussions.
Oh yeah, it's certainly like unorthodox weapon, and it can be frustrating to play with.
When you get shot behind a wall.
Yeah, it's like
behind a corner.
Yeah, guided missiles. But yeah, I think there were some tweaks to it, so it's still kind of guided, but there are some other limitations to it. But
how about... What's that? Oh, actually, I don't know how to get to chat.
what's the
trying to
request? Okay.
So, can we talk a little bit about the inventory? What's the plan around inventory? Again, that's a huge thing. A lot of it seems like that there are people hitting even on the 200 limit.
Yeah, they are. So I don't have any more information than like we are for now not planning to increase the inventory. But if you have some more info, maybe you can share that.
So that's what I've heard as well, that there's no immediate intention to necessarily increase the inventory size. However, we are actively investigating this problem as your voices are being heard. And we're doing deep analytics now. We're throwing together a team to actually look at, to see how big of a problem this is and how does it manifest itself across different types of players. Some players are playing many hours a day and collecting loot like crazy, and others have paid and some haven't, and doing the missions, and there's 1,000 different things. And so you have different ways of perhaps solving it, like stacking items so that all your paint cans or certain classes of items reduce down to taking just one slot, and that could be an alternative solution rather than increasing the absolute number, and so forth. So anyways, the point is that we are investigating it. It's going to take some more time, though. It's not an easy problem to solve.
Yeah.
We have at the size of our player base. What is the status of the development on the fourth planet?
Fourth planet. We mentioned that in previous streams. Yes, we want to finish the fourth planet. We want to continue with the story, but right now there are different things that we want to focus on. We want to focus on the retention of the players, giving you more stuff to do in the end game, and just like rolling out new missions without any other things behind it. Most of the hardcore endgame players would run through it in a day, and the amount of work done on that versus the benefits that it would give to you and the fun, it's not really a way to go. So now we are focusing more on the on the retention, as I said, and on these factors in the game. But we want to for sure continue with the story. We want to show you the new world, new enemies, and everything.
Excuse me.
100%.
Yeah, again, it's a question of resource and priorities and so forth, and we'll get to it. It's a pet project for sure on many people's list that they want to see get done. So can we move past 270 power level? AKA, how does the power leveling system work?
Yeah, so 270 will be for now the highest power achievable right now. It's for players that don't know, if you reach level 20 in the game, then you are continuing into the end game, and you are getting your next objective is to reach power 270, and that's power of your gear and of your weapons. So again, we are not looking right now into that. We might increase it in the future, but that's not our main focus for sure for the next update.
Sorry about that.
Yep.
All right. Can you tell us if it's possible to replay campaign missions, and what's the
Okay.
What's that about?
Okay, so let's start with Honza's question. Should I pick a player for duel? Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So in the meantime, if you want to go and try duel against us, type into the Twitch chat on twitch.tv/madfingergames, type !join with your in-game name. And I think Honza already made the pick before. So, okay, so we will look and play against Demon Hunter
1320. KJax.
SGL username KJax. Okay, let's do it.
Good luck.
I'm gonna
sure
look
you
for
don't.
him.
I'm sure you don't need it.
Me? I do.
Yeah, I wasn't talking
So
to you.
what was the question?
So, can we replay campaign missions?
Okay. So only right now, only through the daily missions and only through. What happened? Ejects. Sorry. Send. Yeah. Please accept my invitation. Right now, you can replay your campaign missions only through daily missions, and if you will have a buddy that plays the campaign and wants you to help him with the gameplay through the co-op, that would be possible, and we will be possibly looking in the future, not with this update, into the option to replay it again and like do it a bit different.
Sorry, the buddy co-op. That's the what we're talking about with the 8.0 release, right? That should come out, or is this?
Yeah.
The same. I mean, the expansion of that same principle.
Co-op missions will be. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the campaign missions will be replayable, but immediately through buddy system, through multiplayer.
So, Demon Hunter 1320, accept my friend request and we can play the duel. I don't see it right now, so please do. More questions.
Is there a difference between leggy sets?
Difference for armors, I don't think there is, other than the cosmetic.
Yeah.
The
just cosmetic
visual
only.
difference. Armors have only different perks, or like can roll perks differently, but nothing other than that. You have the power of the item, and that's basically it.
What is the statue and the Hall of Fame in the hub?
Okay,
I know it's like a pretty central piece of the game.
Currently showing it's at the given moment it's showing different players that achieve something. The most famous player, there are different types of it. So if you get big enough fame, you might be chosen for the statue. That's basically it. We are showcasing the biggest Shadowguns in the world right now on the server and on the hub, in the hub and so on.
Awesome. You think you'll ever get there?
Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm around like 500,000 fame on my personal account, which is not that bad, but I don't think I will get there.
Will Shaggy from Scooby-Doo make an appearance in SGL?
Oh, the memes. I don't know. Like, we cannot announce it if he does, but maybe he's somewhere there. Maybe he's a Dr. Incognito. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. With the mask on?
So, sorry, but the KJX is not in my.
All right, Demon Hunter.
So we'll try
you got like
else. Sorry about it.
15 seconds, not even. We're going to the next player.
In the brackets, that's the username?
Kaikai B Nummer.
Is it, Hansa?
Or
Let's do it.
so we're looking up now. Kakai B Nummer Hanzai. Sorry for completely destroying that name, but
So Hanzai or Kakhaib number, I don't really know. Accept the friend request and we can play. Okay. What else? Questions?
Why is there no different damage for legs, body, and headshots?
There is difference between body and like headshots, and the difference, I think, you have bigger damage if you are aiming for a headshot. What? Oh, cool.
Okay, so the answer is that the assumption here in the question is wrong. That there is, in fact, as other FPS shooters. Yeah, that's what I figured too. What's the deal with lucky points on Pedro's wheel? Do they actually do anything?
Yeah, they do. On Pedro's wheel, you have different types of rarities for the items. So if you get not rare enough item, you will get additional lucky point, and the lucky points are that's cool. Look, lucky points are increasing over time your chance to get something better. So that's like our way to ensuring that you get cool stuff.
Eventually, it's like
Eventually.
kind of gaming the anti-game of luck. What about adding third-person mode into SGL?
That's not planned. No, we are not planning that. We are FPS for the gameplay part, so yeah.
Yeah, and there's there would be significant changes that would be required in the maps and so forth to enable that functionality to work smoothly. How does the inventory and suitcase or backpack work? Any tips on how to optimize our use of the available space? This goes back to the 100 questions this week about inventory.
Okay, so first of all, there is a difference between those like free players and premium players. So if you make any purchase in the game, you will get your premium inventory space, and
that means you'll open up to the 200.
Yeah, you open up to the full 200. Mm-hmm. Oh, come on! You will open up to the full 200, and the suitcase, or it's like a backpack in the game, is just a temporary, space for you when you are in the mission. So that's just you can take only limited amount of stuff. But yeah, I don't. So what is the deal there? I don't know. And how to improve, like how to operate it?
Any thoughts on?
I would say get rid of weapons and gear that you are not using. Mainly, dismantle them for the materials, the epic weapons, and if you are not using them, no need to keep them. And
so make use of the fusion system and dismantling.
But we will be for sure looking into the bigger inventory, so there might be a additional increase again, or some different solution. It goes together with like a memory and what we have to. There are expenses together with that, with amount of data transfer. Jesus.
Can you add a button for kick punch action for those awkward moments when you run out of ammo and the enemy's right in front of your face? So here's the question of adding a button for active kick punch, almost melee, I guess.
Okay, right now the only melee attack or like physical attack is through the Sparta kick, which is passive skill that's activated within like certain percentage. And we are not currently thinking about changing that.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be a passive system on skills.
Still a passive skill. Honza, I think you will have to play, because like I was playing before with the random players, I was doing quite okay, but yeah, I was destroyed again. I don't like it.
Congratulations.
I cannot play anymore. We need to
get some testers in here. Someone who's playing the game like literally all day long.
Yeah, exactly.
So that'll be some.
Honza will be playing another game. Yeah, because you are better than us. I would say so.
Can we give paid players some advantage over free players?
So, only difference between paying players and free players is in the inventory, and we want to keep it like that. We don't want to give players that are able to buy something in the game any other advantage. The only difference is in the inventory and let's say the cosmetics, which are only like for looks, no gameplay benefit there. Reason why we are doing that is that we were always going for the free to play and fair to play like mentality behind our game, and we think that's the fair way to do it. Previously we were doing premium games that like you had to buy, and when you bought them you were able to play through the whole game, but there goes piracy and so on. So that was the reason for moving into free to play. And there are companies that like are giving something special for paying players, and we don't want to do that. We want you to enjoy the game, either like if you are paying or if you are not. We care, but we don't want to give any advantage.
What about a PC Shadowgun?
Nah.
No, still no
Yes.
PC Shadowgun.
As we said, we are a mobile gaming company and now going to console with Switch, but we don't want to. We are not focusing right now on PC. It might come in the future, but there are other games on the PC, and they are. Even though Shadowgun Legends looks amazing, there are games that look, even better, if you can believe that. But we are not focusing on PC right now. But not. What else?
Thoughts on lowering difficulty of Hive Mind or adding more time to destroy the Hive?
Probably not, because the Hive. There might be, of course, some balancing activities, but Hive Mind is an endgame dungeon, and that's for the only hardcore players to finish. Like, it took me a long time to finish the Hive Mind myself. I was playing with random players, but it can be done. And if you squad up with friends and play with them, it can be done in like short time. So no, we are not planning to. As far as I know, we are not planning some huge adjustments to difficulty. It should be difficult. It is an endgame dungeon. It should be a tough challenge for you, for sure.
How much do you have to spend in the casino to get VIP, and is it worth it?
I'm not sure if we are saying that. If we have officially announced, it's not about how much. It's about it kind of is about how much, but it's tied to amount of spins that will get you to the VIP section, and it's both for. It doesn't matter if you are spinning for the golds or the soft currency, the money. So after certain amount of spins, you will get to the VIP sections, and if you get there, there is a special waitress there with some drinks, and there are new machines that I think you can spend more there.
Raise stakes.
Yeah.
Which is usual.
Tell you that there is at least one video that explains how many spins you have to have, and the
Leave it at that.
The YouTuber is advertised in our hub. So now Honza is playing. We'll see if he can. Because it was. I'm trying to challenge myself. See?
Nice. Honza's in the game.
God damn.
We got this.
Okay.
All right. So
more questions.
we're actually running pretty low on questions, honestly, this week or this time around. Since we haven't had a release in a while, the questions are kind of getting repetitive.
Yeah.
And there are some requests, of course. If others like any of this stuff, let us know. There's people asking for female cosmetics, more balance than that, or making the cosmetics more feminine, I guess, because some of the cosmetics that are feminine still have a male.
I remember
neutral.
during the development, there were discussions about femininity in our Shadowguns, and one of the points was like, if you someone sent a picture of group of marines or not marines, like army people, like from some high level soldiers, from real world, and they took out they cropped out the heads, and it was just the bodies, and you could not find out who's man and who's woman, because like in that gear everyone looks the same and they are all badass. So that was the original, like, we did not want some super...
Yeah, it's a gender neutral...
Yeah, we did not want some super sexualized soldiers. But new cosmetics will be coming for sure. Hopefully when we manage to add the plastic surgeon for you to change the look. There will be some new hair and new faces that you can use. So there will be variety there.
We had one request for a tutu.
That's the ballet.
I have
That
a
would
feeling.
be cool.
I have a feeling if that comes online, it's gonna be relatively popular.
But honestly, I think like it would not matter if you are playing as a male or female. So that would be actually kind of cool.
Some requests for new animal masks, some alien base masks. We did just release the Sulaco outfit for the Marine.
Okay, so Sulaco is inspired with the Alien franchise, and it will be a special in-app bundle. So if you buy with real money, you get golds, you get the cosmetic, you get these things. New mask, new helmets, and new things will be coming in the future. We can mention some animals to our designers for sure. We'll see.
If you have a favorite animal that you'd like to see, toss us some ideas.
You were lucky again now. Congratulations, Honza managed to win 5-0, so he avenged me.
I think, guys, though, if Honza's going to be playing more often, we might have to bump up the reward.
Well, last week I don't think he won any game, so
never
it's
mind.
Not that he's that good.
Oh,
so congratulations, Honza. You well deserved. We have it's 37. We should play some Unkilled probably. What do you think, Honza?
Fire up Unkilled then.
Yeah.
So James Jeffrey, who most of us probably know if we're on the Facebook,
Red 9
on the Facebooks, is insisting on some drinking games in the hub. Oh.
Ooh. I would be up for that, but it probably is not a good idea.
That could be
drinking
an unofficial stream.
Yeah, we would have to see what are the.
There might be legal implications there.
We need to be careful there.
But we already offer Plum Brandy.
Yeah, but we are not monetizing it, right?
That's true, but drinking games wouldn't have to be monetized either.
Yes, we will be. Not monetizing, gamifying it.
Okay.
Like you get drunk and but
anyways,
we will. What's going on, Honza? Why doesn't it work?
Anyways, it's fun idea. We'll think about it. Obviously, once we get.
But we will be with new updates. We will be looking into like more social features in the game. So maybe there will be some. Okay, so it doesn't work, Honza. What's going on?
We're gonna be attempting to focus on Shadowgun war games going forward with a lot more effort, and that means we're going to have less time to work on Shadowgun Legends to some degree. So some of these extra, I mean to say, just some of these extra ideas will be being developed over the coming months, but not necessarily will we able to get to them.
We will be prioritizing. Or the other way. We are always looking for new people to join us in the studio.
Absolutely.
So if you want to be a part of game development, go to madfingergames.com/jobs and look if there might be a position that would be for you. We are looking always for new people. So if you want to be a part of Madfinger Games, do not hesitate.
Absolutely. Game producer, developers, we're looking for all sorts of guys right now. Let's see, some requests for new food, getting boring eating hamburgers apparently. An idea here about maybe hub experiences where we would offer rewards for people playing certain emotes with each other for a period of time. Like a shared dance party or something like that, and then they'd get some extra fame or something along those lines. Cute, interesting idea. Could be fun. We'll look at it. Think about it. You guys having trouble?
Yeah, no worries. So maybe you can say how can they play against us in Unkilled? I already started with someone, but You remember that?
No, I do not actually.
So yeah, you might have seen that I've put the custom room name there. So if you manage to be the first one to put it there as well, if you manage to put the same name and be the first one to join me in that room, you will be playing against me or Chris, whoever's playing at the moment, and playing for either minigun or Tesla gun. But if you manage to beat us during today's stream, please don't play again, because we want to give a chance to other players as well.
Yeah, so please really do only play once. The past few weeks we've had some
switch between
clowns trying to play multiple times.
Yeah.
But
who could blame them? Such a good game,
of course. So. Someone's suggesting, what do you guys think about adding a flying boss to one of the future dungeons?
So Hive Mind is actually flying, no?
It is?
Yeah, but yeah, cool new bosses for sure.
Oh, I like this idea we were talking about drinking earlier. Make drunk players actually play drunk in the game the same as they are in the hub. Like they'd be running around tripping and shooting with less accuracy.
I'm not mistaken, but there were come on. There, if you are drunk in the game, in the mission, you are like the controls are a bit messy. I think they are kind of different than if you are sober.
So you think that there is actually an effect?
Something should be there. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'll
like it was in the development. And
let us know if you guys notice one way or the other, if it does work in certain modes or others, and we'll check up on that. There's obviously a request again, as usual, for jump and crouch. Not planned as far as I know. Railgun should take damage like a sentry, at least until the death of the one who planted it. Railgun. At a coffee shop, someone would like a Amsterdam Holland style coffee shop in the hub. Could be fun. I think we've talked about that in the past. If you...
I managed to come back.
Congratulations, man. You actually won?
Yeah.
That...
What?
If you... So there's actually a question here about resetting fame in future seasons. We're resetting fame according to seasons. I don't know much. I don't know about this.
We did not reset fame just yet, but we were thinking about that option for the future. Basically, it might be a bit scary to some players if they come and join for the first time and they are playing against players or seeing players with like 16 million fame. So we were thinking about introducing seasons that players with some amount of fame would get the reward, and then we would get back to some basic level. We don't have a design for that.
Okay.
As far as I know, or like nothing is set in stone. It might come together with war games, so we would, have same thing for war games and for Legends. We'll see, but we are keeping that in mind for sure.
Yeah. So just one thing. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's do it out. The thought that follows that is that this people are trying to reach their goals of like 10 million fame or whatever, and if you reset it, there's some concern. So the idea would be for them to
just add some number and click, So yeah, that was a valid concern that like players are getting to some number, and we don't want to take that away from them. So there might be different solutions to it, and we will have to think about everything. But again, not our biggest priority right now.
But send us your feedback if you have thoughts on it. I think it's the idea of at least saving the seasonal fame, and have a leaderboard, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that would be cool. Add Battle Royale mode with limit of 20 players fighting against aliens and monsters and 1-person stand as everyone is eliminated. So we said previously that we don't want to do a Battle Royale mode, but some kind of last man standing might be fun. We can share that with our designers and we'll see.
Dude, boy, it's not even funny. Is this on auto fire or is this?
It's auto fire, yeah. And it's on the iPhone. You have the 3D touch, so if
yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, that's why I keep. Yeah, this is probably not even. You have 3D. What does that even mean?
It's like if it's pressure. If you squeeze a bit to.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, like that. Oh, he used to. And
drunk
booster as well. Oh, pick that booster. Go left, go left. Go left. Nice. And if you tap here, you can switch to shotgun. Wow.
Oh, shotties.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite. Yeah, there was the question, of course, about the feeling that people have at the moment about it's like on Shadowgun Legends that it's either shotguns or no shotgun method for.
I think there is still a big discussion there, but
nice work, man.
There are certainly players that can play super well without shotgun and with regular weapons. So I'm not saying that it doesn't matter, but the feeling that only with the shotgun you can win, I don't think that's true. Like there are different types of gameplay. Of course, there was some issue with shotguns previously, with like range and so on. So we are trying to balance that, but to say that only shotgun players can win, simply not true. Okay, we have. Okay, I'm gonna play one last duel. Continue with questions.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
And let's then go to Shadowguns of the Week and so on.
Yeah, there's requests, and we are going to be looking at this in the next major update, as Marek was saying, in terms of social features. We started adding social features recently, and we're really doubling down on them going forward. So things like a friend search option is definitely on the radar, or something along those lines. I
saw some cool new designs of our UI and of buttons and friendlies and so on, and it looks really cool and functional. So hopefully for
I wonder if we
090,
could get some early mock-ups and like feedback from the community
maybe
or
we can talk about
something.
it. We'll see.
Because I haven't actually seen those yet.
I don't know what's the current state of it, but it might be fun.
I'll try to get some mock-ups for that stuff and get some feedback from you guys, because obviously you're the ones that play in this shit. So
Did I make a wave? Like
global chat, yeah. Again, we know it's an issue. At least some sort of pickup group chat. A whisper feature. I'm not even sure what that is. I saw it mentioned a couple of times.
Messaging to certain player, maybe. But what I saw is with the UI, one of those options would be, one of those requests would be to filter out players, like certain players nearby, players that you are in guild with, and so on. So that might
like some sort of categorization.
Yeah. So that's a part of the planned like changes to the UI. So that's one way.
How about this idea? When people quit arenas and dungeons halfway through, intentionally or not, because in some cases people do just genuinely disconnect, could you spawn in someone who is queued for that dungeon or arena to take their place? I mean, obviously we don't have an answer, but
that might be cool, actually.
It would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool, but
I think it would get difficult in terms of ribbons and random. Like, if you only played a quarter of the game, do you get a quarter of the
Well,
you know, or I'm just making. I don't even know what it would affect, but
it actually might not be an issue with that, because like the one player is happy that he got into the dungeon, and the other player is happy that they had a friend to help out in the mission. So yeah,
everybody's happy. And I guess we talked about in the past as well some idea that someone mentioned about potentially when this happens, maybe a replacement AI or something like that could drop in and play in their place. But just ideas at this stage. Can we have a high five emote so that we pass a squad member you can high five? Do any of our emotes actually, are they player interactive, or they're all player solo?
we have like synced emotes with, let's say, with there is the musical emote. So if there are different musical instruments, and if you are playing, what?
So that goes back to that question the person was asking about earlier about giving a reward for shared, sort of shared activities.
Yeah, again, might be
So in theory, something
another
like
win today.
Wow, you guys!
God damn, what happened?
This is going down in history.
I have, like, on different streams, I have either success in Legends or UNKILLED, never in both. So maybe.
Nice try, guys. We'll do it again next week for sure. Those of you who have won will get a reward if you haven't already.
Yeah.
And with that, I think we're done with questions and answers for this time around. The last part of the day will be dedicated to going over some of the contest winners that we've selected from the community this week.
Let's do it. So first of all, we have.
Yes, more or less.
So first of all, cosplay of the week is going to the Aquaman himself, Samurai Bot. Congratulations! By the way, I saw Aquaman yesterday. I saw better movies, and even some help from other sources that
didn't help.
Convinced me to that it's a good movie. Did not help. So
well,
yeah. But I laughed a lot at the stupidity of that movie. So at least something. Sorry, Jason Momoa, please don't beat me up. Next we have Kill of the Week.
Okay.
And it's without sound, but I think we will appreciate it anyway.
And this Kill of the Week is, in fact, I think it's someone killing Dub H, if I'm not mistaken.
Pew, pew, pew.
So he can die, apparently.
So walk in, we will do sounds. Walk in, grenade, boom, pew, pew.
I lost. Yeah.
And walking, grenade, pew, kill. Okay.
Nice.
So congratulations to Kill of the Win. And
in that Kill of the Week, actually, I apologize. I do not have the name of that Kill of the Week winner, but we'll reach out to you after the stream. Sorry about that.
Next, Fashion Icon of the Week. Congratulations to Lena Berkova. That name we did not heard for a long time, but welcome back, Lord Lena Raiden. So it kind of goes with cosplay of the week as well. Mortal Kombat 11 is coming, so yeah. So congratulations,
Oh, gotcha.
Lena.
I didn't even notice it. Yeah,
just Raiden. And
nice use on the Shadowgun Wargames swag too. And
Shadowgun of the Week goes to Rebellion this week. Congratulations, welcome to the Hall of Legends of 2019.
We track the Hall of Legends online, and we'll post the winners on all the social channels as well. So going forward, if you want to participate in any of these events on our Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, you can also just write to our channels, put your images out there, and I'll try to send out a more generic instruction, a note of how to participate with, because you can tag your posts with certain Shadowgun of the Week hashtags and stuff like that, and we'll identify them and review them, and that's how you can enter the contests yourself.
Awesome. So I think that's it for this week. Next week, hopefully, long-awaited Jakub will be back. So we will let you know when we'll be promoting the stream as well. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you for playing with us.
And be patient next week when we release the game. Let us know of the issues that you see, but have fun, and we will talk all about it next week.
Exactly. So, see you next time. Peace out.
Cheers.